A very good Friday morning to everyone out there. Landon here with you to bring you your weather and night forecast, courtesy of none other than On Target. Have had an active morning out there to start out our Friday. We've got showers and storms impacting the region. We did have more widespread activity here about an hour or so ago impacting the region. The good news is showers and storms have remained below severe limits, and we got the last little quip here of the morning wave that is tracking east across the region. All right, let's get a look across the region, shall we? Right over the D93 Skycam downtown Bowling Green, showcasing the low-hanging ragged cloud cover and the gusty winds coming along with that little line of showers that's just passing through here. No lightning being detected as we speak, but with that being said, you might catch a stray rumble of thunder here over in Barron and Allen County as it moves through. Speaking of Barron and Allen County, take a look at this masterpiece of a view of a sunrise overlooking the Barron River Lake Skycam. WPBM cam showcasing the low-hanging ragged cloud cover. We got the next approaching line of those showers right there to the west, and my goodness, what a view we have to take in. If you're a weather lover like myself, that is quite the sight to behold. Look at that convection blowing up there on the horizon with the foreground, the low-hanging, ragged, scuddy-looking clouds there tracking east along with that line of rainfall early on. Getting a look out there, we got temperatures that are holding right around the mid-60s early this morning, and folks, they're not going to be budging too much. We're going to have a trough axis that's going to come in here out of the north and west. It's going to keep winds out of the north and west throughout the day. Where you see temperatures at right now, we're going to climb a few degrees. It's not going to be much. I think we're going to be hanging out rather constant on either side of the 70-degree mark as we work throughout the entirety of today, all right? If we can back this up here a little bit, I want to try and give you a better view and an idea of what the surface map is showcasing for us. We can come back over here on the radar and kind of give you a better idea, okay? This low pressure system is already pressing east of the region early this morning. Located right over here, this is going to continue to pull off to the north and east, and then we're going to have this northwesterly flow that's going to come in here on the backside of that cold front and that low. And that's actually what's going to create those cooler conditions for us out there. Here, not really cooler conditions, but going to be responsible for holding those temperatures somewhat constant throughout the entirety of today, all right? So if we can jump over here, we'll give you the full view of what we're expecting in regards to the simulated radar activity as we work throughout the remainder of today. Here we are, we've got the morning activity that's moving out of here, all right? By 9-10 a.m., this is going to be pulling off to the east. We might catch a lull in activity, but keep your eyes right off here and along the Ohio River. Whenever we get this cold air advection regime with this northwesterly flow, that's going to increase our lapse rates. That's the change of temperature with height within the atmosphere. And that's going to fuel the opportunity at some robust cell development as we work into the early and mid-afternoon hours. You can see some of these robust cells arriving here across northern Butler and Edmonson County, and then tracking down to the south and east and skirting Warren and Barron County. Folks, this is just a model. Take it with a grain of salt. But it is showcasing and painting a few robust cells developing. We're not expecting severe weather, but some gusty winds, small hail could be developed with the storms that work through here this afternoon. By the time we get into sunset, we're going to be dry as a bone, and we're really going to rapidly clear our skies out here across the region. Looking at temperatures and how they're going to behave, you can see here looking at the latest model guidance, there's not going to be too much alteration. It's showcasing this cold front getting east of the area. We could see actually temperatures fall a few degrees here over the next hour or two. And then we work back into this afternoon, and we're going to take highs right up back to around the 70-degree mark. So it's going to kind of be an awkward behaving day in regards to temperature profiles throughout the atmosphere. And then we're going to drop the bottom out down to the mid and upper 50s overnight. And then we get into Saturday afternoon, and folks, the heat begins to turn up with highs hitting near the 80-degree mark. Now, it does look like we'll be dry for the most part Saturday and Sunday. We are including an isolated storm chance each afternoon, as we're going to have these weak cold fronts that's going to try to swing down in that northwesterly flow that's going to set us up with that passing low pressure system that's going to get out of here this morning. All right, now after we get past that, and then we're going to be working on into the weekend, Take a look at the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere. We've been dealing with this pinwheeling upper level low that's been overstaying its welcome. This baggy trough is going to slide down to the south and east throughout the weekend, and folks, that is why we are keeping an isolated shower and storm chance in the fold both Saturday and Sunday afternoon. You can see here on Sunday we got this weak little quip of a trough here, this very weak cold front that's going to slide south and east of the region. That could help fire off a few isolated storm chances in the Sunday afternoon time frame. Rolling into the early and middle part of next week, we've got this large expanding upper level ridge that's going to take over our weather pattern. This is going to warm us up rather significantly. We're going to be located right around the lower 80s for both Saturday and Sunday highs. But folks, Monday into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, we're going to be throttling those temperatures up between the mid and upper 80s. Dare I say it, maybe a few of us will touch the 90-degree mark. But you can see here, folks, we got this closed low over here to the east. Close low here over southwest California. We got what's called an omega block that briefly takes shape here across the region because that upper ridge is in the shape of, you guessed it, the Greek letter omega. Deep southwesterly flow is going to create very hot and humid conditions for us to soak in. The first week of June, we'll be feeling much more like summertime. And then you'll note, folks, as we roll into Wednesday and Thursday, we get this trough that's going to sag down in here out of the north and west, and that's going to break that ridge down, introducing our next rain chances in the Wednesday and Thursday time frame. Right now, into Wednesday and Thursday, this is how the mean flow is going to look 18 to 20,000 feet up above our head, but we can mirror that with what the surface is going to look like at the same time. We got this low pressure system driving up into Canada. We got a stout cold front that's going to blast through here. Rain and storm chances will be making a return late Wednesday on into Thursday of next week with that passing cold front, all right? Now, getting back here to what we were talking about earlier, we're getting back to the shorter term model guidance here. And what we're focusing on is the current setup in regards to the severe weather outlook. We remain underneath a marginal risk for severe weather, folks. I'm not worried about it. The morning rounds are already out of here. That's what we were most concerned with. I actually got out of here around between the 4 and 5 a.m. time frame, and luckily we escaped any warnings whatsoever. But over in central and eastern Kentucky, they're actually dealing with severe thunderstorm and tornado warnings, believe it or not. But I think for us, we can pretty much cancel this out. We might have some small hail being developed in the robust storms that are able to fire up as we get into this afternoon. This already includes the morning round that's moved through, folks, but over the course of the next week, another inch to inch and a half of total rainfall. That includes everything that's already fallen with the morning round, whatever falls this afternoon. If we get stray storms Saturday and Sunday, but this more importantly also includes Wednesday into Thursday of next week, whenever that cold front is going to be bringing our next rain and thunderstorm chances. Folks, here's a full 6-day forecast breakdown for you. We have got widespread showers and storms this morning, becoming more scattered as we get into the afternoon. Highs holding near constant either side of the 70-degree mark. Saturday and Sunday, we're going to warm up and get a little bit more humid with highs located right there around the lower 80s with an isolated storm chance each afternoon. And then the heat is on. Mid and upper 80s Monday into Tuesday underneath mostly sunny skies. Clouds on the increase with hit-miss shower and storm chances on Wednesday, becoming more widespread Wednesday night on into Thursday of next week. Friends, it's going to wrap up your Friday morning weather or not forecast provided by On Target. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Stay dry.